Every day you have to make thousands of decisions, and you want to make the best decisions possible. But throughout the day you get decision fatigue. And it's challenging to make decisions when there are many options, especially if those options are subjective and are very different from one another, like comparing apples and oranges. A very simple tool called matched pair analysis can break a decision between many options down into simple head-to-head comparisons. It's easy, reduces strain, and leads to better decisions. Here's how to do it. First, list all of the items you're choosing between. Next, take the first item on your list and compare it to the item below. Then do the same, comparing it one at a time to each subsequent item on the list. Each time it wins, put a hash mark next to it. If the other item wins, put a hashtag next to that item. Now move down to the second item and repeat the process with each item that follows it. But don't compare it to the item above because you've already made that comparison. When you've finished, count up your hash marks, and that's your winner. For this example, we'll look at where we want to go for vacation. I'll take Aruba and compare it to Italy. I'd say Aruba wins out, so I'm going to put a hash mark next to it. When I then compare Aruba to New Zealand wins, so I'll put a hashtag next to New Zealand. Then I'll compare Aruba to Colombia and Aruba to Lake Tahoe. Now I go on to Italy. I compare Italy to New Zealand, Italy to Colombia, and Italy to Lake Tahoe. Now New Zealand to Colombia, and New Zealand to Lake Tahoe. And last but not least, Colombia and Lake Tahoe. I tally up my answer, and there's the winner. This tool can be used for almost anything. For example, to decide what values are most important to your family or work team, figure out what challenge is most important for you to solve first, or just choose where to go for dinner. So next time you're struggling with a decision between several options, I hope matched pair analysis helps you.